six-pack for Devastator done up in yellow Tonka colors known as Tonkinator. Hey YouTube, it's your boy Rook here on the Rook toy hunting journey. Decided to go to my local Target. I haven't been here in a few weeks now. I said, you know what could be new on the shelves? What could really whet my appetite, if you will? I want to swing the camera around real quickly. I'm going to be in the toy section first for action figures. Let's see what they have. Specifically looking for, let's say, Black Series. Be looking for DC Multiverse stuff. Looking for any cool Transformer stuff. That's what I'm looking around. See if everything really, really cool. Don't know if I'm going to buy anything per se, but I want to see what they have on the shelves. So I'm going to swing the camera around, see what they have here. First, I have the Black Series stuff, which I usually take a look at. And you might notice that guy right there. Let me kind of swing down. There was one of them here when I came into the store. I kind of took a lay of the land for a couple of minutes, see what they had going on here. And this is the Star Wars Black Series. You have Mandalorian and Grogu with the, I think it's called Motto Crease. I believe they were stranded on like an ice asteroid in the second season of Mandalorian. It's basically quote-unquote a three-pack. It looks really good for Mando. Mando has the, of course, the Beskar armor with that cool-looking frost-based effects on the armor. It looks really, really neat. I like the touches they did with it. He comes with his cool blaster and his pistol, and of course Grogu looks absolutely cute as always. Great looking three-pack. The artwork on the side looks really nice as well. Really cool looking three-pack. The write-up for for the Motto Crease set here, they talk about a little write-up of what happened in this that episode of Mandalorian. Let me spin the camera around again real quick here, guys, because I have a problem with this figure. I want this figure. Don't get me wrong. I would absolutely love to buy this figure. Woo! The biggest problem with this figure, unfortunately, guys, is the price point. This thing is valued at $38.99, close to $40. Yet you're getting, of course, you're getting technically three figures. I understand that. You're getting three figures. I understand it completely. Personal opinion is this is not worth $38.99. I have to do a pass on this one. I would again want to showcase this product off to you guys. To me, it's not worth close to $40. My personal opinion here, guys. Unfortunately. Now let's take a look over here and swing the camera around to the DC Multiverse stuff. And I have a new figure I haven't seen yet before. This Batman Duke Thomas. I did a little bit of research about this character. I think he's a sidekick to Batman. I'm not sure exactly his origin, what it's all about. I haven't seen this figure yet out of all the McFarlane toys at all. So I'm not quite sure. I'm going to put the figure back up. Be easier to showcase it this way for you guys. I have not seen this figure anywhere on the shelf yet, so it's news to me. It comes from the Dark Multiverse. So again, don't know anything about this figure, what's going on with it. I thought it might have been like a Bruce Wayne version, but it's not. It's, I think, one of his sidekicks, unfortunately. They also have here the Martian Manhunter, which is a gold label. Now, as far as all my recollection goes and all my research, if you have a gold label based figure, I think that's an exclusive to the store. So this would be quote unquote a Target exclusive figure. Same thing with here with Ocean Master. Ocean Master is a gold label as well. So I think those are both exclusive to the stores. Of course, they have some Black Adam based figures, which I've heard the movie is doing horrible. They're saying it's the worst movie for DC ever. I haven't seen it yet. I will definitely check that movie out. Of course, more Transformers. I did notice this guy here at the bottom. Let me kind of focus at the bottom here, guys. Let me go down to the floor. That's right, you're going down the floor with me. And we have the six-pack for Devastator done up in yellow Tonka colors known as Tonkinator. So this is quote-unquote a good guy version of Devastator. Price point here is $105 to get all characters, which are basically the same exact version, the G1 version of Devastator. Even Devastator looking artwork just done as Tonka-based colors, all just yellow. So a very cool effect. I do like what they did here. Very neat, kind of the looks like the G1 packaging as well here, guys. So not my cup of tea, but I want to showcase off. There's a tech spec card right there if you want to read about him. He's right there. But very interesting to get the yellow version of the Devastator done up in Autobot versions, or Autobot even has the Autobot symbol right there. So yeah, that might even be the thumbnail for the video. I think it's pretty cool. It looks really, really good. Moving over to the Marvel Legends section here, because of course we have the new Black Panther or the new Wakanda movie, Wakanda Forever. They have some of the new Marvel Legends figures. They do have the new version of Ironheart. and this is the new packaging you're using, not the plastic packaging like you normally standard see in a normal bubble. That's been done away with to have all cardboard. This entire packaging is all cardboard. This is what they're doing now for Marvel. This is how they're doing their packaging going forward. I think her price point, I want to say I think she's 32 bucks. I don't think she's $41. But yeah, they're starting to do the new packaging. Now those stuff are now arriving now. So if you're a Marvel Legends fan, if you want Ironheart, she's part of the Black Panther Wakanda Forever movie. Just want to let you guys know about that. And last but not least, we're at the Funko section here, guys. And the only thing that really kind of caught my interest was this character right here, which is Rescue. It's just a blacklight version of Rescue from the Infinity Saga. So it looks good. It's a Target exclusive. And it is a shirt and a pop. So it's the only thing I really saw in the section that kind of make me go, I want to buy something. But unfortunately, they don't have my size. And I like Rescue, but I don't know if I like her enough to buy a shirt and a pop. Not sure. We do have the Black Panther Blacklight Shuri version as well, but not a whole lot of really cool new stuff. They are starting to get the Ted Lasso as well. So that's about it here, guys. That's about it for the toy hunt in this particular Target. Am I going to do more hunting? I'm not entirely sure yet. This was just kind of the spur of the moment. I wanted to drop into a Target, again, one near my home, see if anything new was on the shelf. And they did have those new products. They had, of course, the Mandalorian, the Tonkinator, which really caught me off guard. I know that some stores were getting it, but $105 for the Tonkinator and nearly $40 for the Mandalorian and Grogu, even though it is an ice effect. It comes with basically three characters. To me, not worth the price point. I have to do a hard, unfortunately, it's a hard pass for me. If the price was cheaper, if it was, let's say, $28 or $32, completely different story. So with that being said, guys, let's see if there'll be more toy hunts. Don't fast forward the video. There might be more toy hunts on the way. Hey guys, your boy Rook here. I'm shooting my car now because about a month has passed since the last portion of the beginning of that video I shot. Again, about 4 weeks has gone by at that particular Target. I'm going back to that same Target again, specifically looking for an item which I've heard about on recent chatter, and I may or may not have already picked it up. You got to stay tuned for the video. It may or may not be at the Target still. I know it's a little bit vague. It will make a lot more sense near the end of the video, but please stand by, stay with me, guys, and watch until the end of the video. Again, going back to that same Target for more toy hunting goodness with your boy Rook from Rook Geek Goodness. Woo! Alright guys, we're inside the Target. Again, 4 weeks has passed since I shot the beginning portion of that video, and I looked on the shelf already, took a kind of a bird's eye view, a glance of the shelf, what it is right now, and I did pick up something yesterday, which is no longer on the shelf, which we'll talk about at the end of the video. Let me spin the camera around so you can see what's on the shelf right now. So let me spin it around, and the reason why it was very important, and I kind of picked this up yesterday, I didn't shoot any video, unfortunately, I was out with the wife. They had a discount sale of one particular toy at 25% discount, so I did snag one of those items. If we go over here, the Micro Galaxies have a Series 2 now. If you look right here, this is the Republic LAAT. This is a newer vehicle. We haven't seen this before. We talked about several of the Micro Galaxy vehicles. They still have the Falcon here from the launch edition that's still sitting on the shelves. Looking over here, I kind of breezed by it, unfortunately, very fast. Apologies for that. We have the Black Series holiday version. This is it's Mando. It's just, let's call it Mandalorian. It's Mando, basically, in holiday colors. With a nice little pet here. And we have the Mandalorian Warrior, air quotes, holiday edition. Price for this, I think, is $26 for this guy. Yeah, it's even listed on the tag right there, $26. They have the new Sammy, which is a AEW exclusive. Let me grab him real quick here for people who are fans of AEW. He has some red foil at the top because it even says here only at Target. He has a TNT Championship, but it looks good. It is a one-off figure, as you can see right here, so very cool looking figure. Okay. Swinging back around, we'll take a look over at the DC Multiverse section right now. And there is some new stuff that I did not see a day or two ago, and that's the new page punchers for the Flash, Captain Cold, the Atom, right there, and of course Heatwave. There's a special series of figures that were only made available through the Page Puncher line. And what's interesting about Page Punchers, much like the smaller counterparts, which is like, say, this guy right here, he goes for about $10. You get a nice little minifigure of Black Adam, and you get a comic. Now, they did the same sort of thing with the bigger 6-inch scale figures. This has, again, very similar to the amount of articulation that the standard McFarlane Toys has. I want to say it's 22 points. I think it has 22 points of articulation. I could be wrong on the number. But again, we have Flash in a brand new outfit, brand new deco design for Flash, Captain Cold again, the Atom, and of course Heatwave. I think it's 22 points. I could be wrong on the amount of articulation. Correct me in the comment section if I'm wrong. We do have a new figure for the Starro figure, which is the Power Ring figure. Let's move the Atom out of the way a little bit so you can see. Actually, we'll take Power Ring off the shelf here so you can see what it looks like. This, of course, is the Justice League Society, the crime syndicate, basically, in Earth 3. They're known as bad guys. This is basically John Stewart done up as, they basically used kind of John's face and just retooled and redecoed him. That's how he kind of looked in the comics as the crime syndicate version of, basically think of it as the bad JLA. That's what they are. They're bad Justice League. And it's a part of the Collect and Connect. You get basically all the parts here to build Starro. Right there. So this is basically, I think, the last part you need to build Starro the Conqueror. Those are figures that are available in the wave that you needed to build Starro. Not much else when it comes to the Black Series, excuse me, the DC Multiverse. I have to make a correction to the first portion of the video. The Black Adam movie did very, very well at the box office. I thought it tanked. It did not. It did really, really well. The Constructicon, which was right here 4 weeks ago, is no longer there. So that's very, very interesting to see it gone. Let me swing over now to the Marvel Legends section. See what they got going on over there. Spin around on this side. And not a whole lot of new stuff. We have some of the Legacy series on Baku right there. Again, using the older design type. They do have, of course, they still have Ironheart, which talked about her in the first portion of the video. But there was a particular item, we'll spin the camera back around again. There was an item we did pick up. And I picked it up yesterday. Again, I mentioned before, I got it as a good discounted priced item. And that is the Black Series Boba Fett Book of Boba Fett. We'll talk about him at the end of this video. Stay tuned for that, guys. Alright guys, this multi-part toy hunt is complete. Again, it ran for about 4 weeks. It did in basically 2 phases. The first phase, rather 4 weeks ago, I decided to basically think of it as an intel sweep of my local Target. I wanted to see what they had there. I wasn't going there specifically to buy anything. I just wanted to see what was on the shelf. And it had some pretty cool stuff on the shelf. Again, the thumbnail for the Tonkanator was really, really cool. Of course, the original Devastator just marked up as Tonka-based vehicles. Looked really, really neat. Again, price point was a bit high at $105 US. To me, it was way too pricey. But again, it was basically G1 version of the original Constructicons, just done up as Tonka colors. I thought it was very interesting. The second portion, which again was shot 4 weeks later. Again, the first portion was shot about mid-October as far as recording of this video. The second part was shot basically mid-November. I said, you know what? Let me just go and see what they had there. I went there about a day or so ago, and they had that special deal, which I talked about in a portion of the video. I said basically they had a deal for one item at 25% discount. The item I picked up, I actually put it down. I said it's too expensive. Price point was $32, and it was this guy right here. It was the Book of Boba Fett. Again, Boba Fett himself right here. I said, you know what? He's pretty cool. Why not get him? He's basically all done up in the Book of Boba Fett design deco. It is basically the actor right there. We can put his helmet on him. Apologies for the glare, but it looks really good. I don't know if I'm going to do an unboxing of him yet. I'm not 100% sure. Price point was originally $32. Since I was able to use that discount my wife told me about, I was able to save 25% on him for a much more manageable $24 price point. So I said, you know what? I'm definitely getting him for $24. He looks really, really good. Here's the side of the packaging right there. And the back, let me spin it around so you can see it. It's all right up for Boba Fett. If you want to read it, you're more than welcome to, which looks really good. But again, I saw it on a shelf, and they had no more. They had 2 of the yesterday. One was kind of beat up, the packaging in the corner. I said, you know what, let me pick this up. I literally put it on the shelf. I said, I'm not going to buy this one. I'm going to hold off. And I said, let me just go ahead and pick it up. And that's what I decided to do. I'm rather surprised about the page punchers. I didn't think the second wave, basically the second wave of page punchers for McFarlane Toys was now there. Price for that, again, I showed it in the video, was $25. You get a comic and a full-scaled figure at 6 inches, or rather 7 inches, which is McFarlane scale. I think it's 22 points of articulation. I could be incorrect. And of course, we had the Micro Galaxy Series 2. It's now starting to find its way onto retail shelves. Be on the lookout for that stuff. There's a couple pieces I did see. I think they have Django's ship version of basically Slave 1, but done as Django's colors. I might pick up 1 or 2 pieces from that series. I did get, of course, the Razor Crest from Series 1. I showcased it off in a recent stream. If you haven't seen it yet, watch my most recent stream, which will talk about the Razor Crest. I didn't do a full video on it. I just kind of did a walk around of the little Micro Galaxy ship. Pretty cool vehicle, about I think it was $32 US. So I do hope you like this toy hunt. Definitely click the like button bottom of the page. Click the subscribe button, picture my face. When you subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon to be notified of my latest videos. And of course, last but not least, you click windows over here and here to watch more of my content. Take care, guys. See you next video and toy hunt. And bye-bye.